Hi there everyone, it's Joe and welcome to another card of the week for Final Fantasy TCG, and this week I'm really excited because they've spoiled Kuja from Opus 3 and his artwork is absolutely glorious and I love it. It's like, although it refers to Lords of Vermilion as well as Final Fantasy 9, and that's not a game that I've heard of, so if anyone could enlighten me as to what Lords of Vermilion is, then leave some comments down below and then I'm sure I'd love to know from what this is, because if it's got Kuja in it, I'm going to be interested in whatever it is. Anyways, let's get on to what the card does anyway. It's a 3 CP ice forward with 7,000 power, which is good. It's about right for a 3 CP unit. And when Kuja attacks, you can pay 1 of any colour, and if you do, you can dull a forward your opponent controls. And if you, when he's attacking, you can pay an ice, and if you do, you can freeze a forward an opponent controls. Now this is pretty goddamn strong, actually. I mean, there's a lot of cards that can counter these kinds of effects, like Ash and the various summons that activate forwards, but that's not to say that Kuja isn't a threat in and of himself. Snow was played for a very long time as a 1 CP unit that did essentially the same thing, but he didn't have the option to freeze things as well, so realistically, Kuja and Snow can make a pretty vicious team together. Not only that, but with Kuja being a Final Fantasy 9 character, there are a ton of interactions that he has with Opus 3 cards and some of the cards from the Final Fantasy 9 starter deck, particularly Steiner, Eiko, and Zidane. Zidane is already very good, and this Kuja is slightly easier to play than the one we already have from Opus 1 being 3 CP instead of 5, so the synergy between him and Zidane is arguably stronger. Though it's difficult to tell whether this Kuja is going to get played over the original, because the original Kuja is very strong. He's a great finisher for ice decks, so therefore it's interesting to see whether people will play both, because neither of them have S abilities, so you don't need to run loads of him, or whether people will opt for one or the other, and maybe pave the way for different finishers under ice to come into play. I think the legendary Laguna from Opus 1 could be a really nice little touch, to go next to this Kuja. Ultimisia, who was my card of the week last week, can play very well with Kuja, given that she can dull things as they come in, which means that Kuja's able to attack freely and keep them down while he's at it. And the idea of having a deck that has my 2 bays in it makes me very excited indeed. So I shall definitely be picking up as many copies of this Kuja as physically possible, preferably all in foil. And yeah, I mean, like I said, the card has weaknesses, most definitely. There's a lot of things in Wind that can counteract that, but with Wind not being too popular right now, he's still a really strong card. So I would definitely encourage you guys to go out and play this. That's it for the card of the week this week, but thank you very much for watching. With Opus 3 coming up soon, it's very soon, in fact it's good like 3, maybe 4 weeks away, and it's very exciting to see what's coming out of the woodwork from this set. So I'll look forward to boosting up a load more videos for Final Fantasy TCG when that comes around, and I'll be doing some more between now and then as well. So thank you very much for watching. Oh, and before I forget, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and check out the link in the description box below for my Twitch channel, which will show you some of my card paintings, drawings, and video games and everything else. So if you want to come and join me on that, then feel free. So I'm actually going to go now. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.